work this ACT math question from December 2021. It was question number 33, and it started out that Fletcher purchased 5 items at Hippity Bippity Toy Store for a total of $18.55, which included sales tax. When he arrived home, he discovered that his receipt was torn and did not show the price of the bag of balloons or the 6% sales tax applied to the sum of the 5 prices. The partial receipt is shown below. Now, I believe this was one of those questions where this information is going to apply to several different questions. Our question number 33 said Fletcher left his home 1 hour and 15 minutes before he entered the store. He spent 25 minutes in the store before he made his purchase. What time did Fletcher leave his home? So we've got some information, and we're going to make use of this portion of this receipt that we have. And we're talking about time. We're looking for the time that he leaves his home, and we know that he left his home 1 hour and 15 minutes before he entered the store. So when did he enter the store? Well, we're not 100% sure, but we know he spent 25 minutes in the store before he made his purchase. And when he made his purchase and got his receipt, we have a timestamp right here, and that's at 2:30 p.m. At 2:30 p.m. is when he made his purchase. And leading up to that, we have that 25 minutes that he was in the store. So we can subtract 25 minutes from that, telling us that he entered this store at about 2:05 p.m. That's when he entered the store. Now, leading back to when he left his home, it was an hour and 15 minutes from his home to the store. So we need to subtract this hour and 15 minutes from 2:05. We can look at this in the way I like to do elapsed time. Let's subtract an hour first. That's going to simplify that. If I subtract out an hour, I'm at 1:05 p.m. Now I need to handle this 15 minutes. And I can't just subtract it as easily as we did here, because the 05, we're going to have to go down into the hour preceding that. And so that's going to lead us into the 12 o'clock hour. We can think about, if I go down to 1 o'clock exactly, I've subtracted 5 minutes. At 5 minutes subtraction, that's going to put me at 1 o'clock. But I need to go 15 minutes, so to subtract 10 more from 1 o'clock, and that's going to put me at 12:50 p.m. And that is answer choice A. 12:50 p.m. is when Fletcher left his home to go to the store. So like I pointed out when I was reading this question, we're told at the beginning of this question that there are several questions that deal with this initial information. And this is a lot of words for this question, and even the information that they told us about sales tax and the total amount, that really didn't apply for this particular question. So there's a couple of ways you can handle these multiple questions, and one of the things is you can go through and just quickly summarize the information in the opening material, get down to the meat of your question, what we wanted to know about time, and determine that we really didn't have to have already read any of this information, but we knew we needed this receipt. That's one way you can look at that. And what I would always suggest is you practice working different types of questions to determine what methods work best for you. The majority of this question, the skill that we needed to practice was elapsed time. So if you need some more practice determining how to determine elapsed time with clocks, or looking at clock time and determining how much time has elapsed, that's something we're seeing a little bit more on some of the recent ACT questions. So make sure you feel fully confident in elapsed time calculations. This is your math question of the day. We have lots more videos to help you prepare for the math section of the ACT. Subscribe so you'll get our next practice. Until then, practice a bit more on your own, and when you take the test, you'll be glad that you did.